Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 1, Episode 3 of War of the Ring. We've wrapped up Turn 2, and we're going to jump into Turn 3. Quick recaps here as we've gotten the Nazgul have moved into Dol Guldur, and the Elves moved one step closer to war. They've moved some forces out. The Fellowship is actually still hidden. I actually flipped it to the right way. It's the hidden track. So the Fellowship is out 2 from here. And we are close to potentially bringing Saruman on the board. We've got a card that we're waiting to play, so we'll do our die roll and we'll check out where we get to when we kick off turn 3. Quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press. Disclosure from Necronomicon Fragments, Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, the strange confusion between resurrection, undead, necromancy, and second comings of such, and the strange correlations between Nyarlathotep, ancient history, Atlantis, R'lyeh rising, Atlantis rising, these kinds of things. So, books available now. Follows off of work of Moldenhauer, translations of some of the fragment here, and some great resonances with things like the Emerald Tablet of Thoth, Atlantis, and R'lyeh. Check it out. Volumes 2 and 3 are in proof right now. Volume 2 should be out this quarter. Alchemy of Azathoth should be out by middle of the year. So check those out. Check out the Katu journals and our other books in the bookstore. Really appreciate your support. And as usual, like and subscribe. Comments welcome. Let's jump into turn 3. So we'll grab our player aid. We're going to recover our dice. We'll get our dice ready for rolling again. And we will also pick our cards. So we get our Fellowship gets 2, and Shadow gets 2. We got quite a hand building, so let's see what we get here. We've got the Spirit of Mordor. Choose a Shadow army anywhere on the board that is composed of army units from at least 2 different Shadow nations. Roll 5 dice and score 1 hit against this army for a result of 5+. Wow. And then the Gray here, the Wind Lord. Separate from the Fellowship 1 companion or 1 group of companions as if they were level 4. These are great to play. Those are awesome. So let's check that out. And also let's have the Palantir of Orthanc. Play if Saruman is on the board, and play if Saruman is at war. So Saruman is at war, but he's not on the board yet, so we'll put that to the side. And let's get right into the Fellowship phase. Once again, Fellowship will go ahead, not declare their location, but we will roll. So let's see what we get. We get 2 Will of the West, and we're going to put our Hunt for the Ring into the bin. Hunt for the Ring. And let's go ahead and start with the Fellowship character. They will take Will of the West, flip it to a character action, and they will go ahead and use that for Fellowship progress. So we're going to move the Fellowship counter once more. So Fellowship is now potentially 3 places away from where they started. And we see Frodo here as well. Can you see him? Frodo and Sam. The focus in there. You can check out our painting video that we've done also. We did a 3-day massive speed paint. You know, I'll focus in on the minis each turn. Like here's the Gondor, guys from Gondor. I mean, they're tabletop ready. I mean, they're kind of just washed. A little bit of variation between them. But yeah, go check out our video and let me know what you think. I mean, what's great is I used a matte finish for these. So after I painted them up, I hit them with a coat of the matte finish just to keep the tone a little. I found that my Cthulhu Death May Die figures, I like to have them candy coated with the gloss. I feel like they're a bit more cartoony. But for this one, because I did a quick speed paint, I probably will go back over these and add some details at a relaxed pace, off camera, and just kind of get them, improved over time. And the matte finish helps to allow for that kind of ongoing work. So yeah, check that video out. Okay, so we've moved the fellowship. We also have to take that die and move it to the hunt for the ring, and the shadow player gets to roll the die. They get a 6, which means, whoa, the fellowship is revealed. So fellowship revealed. Let's check out what it means. Hunt for the fellowship. If we have the hunt for the fellowship, I believe we pick from the hunt for the fellowship bag, right? So we've got our hunt for the fellowship. Locating the fellowship. Fellowship is revealed by the hunt for the ring. If the fellowship is hidden, its position can be revealed by the shadow player as a result of a successful hunt. Or if the shadow player plays a certain... When the fellowship is revealed, turn the fellowship progress counter to the revealed side. Okay. And I believe that's right, the revealed side. Yep. And then they get to pull from the hunt for the ring. Okay, so we're going to reveal the fellowship to have moved. Here. And that moves us back to position 0 again. So now we're back to the fellowship track. So we are there. And let's go ahead and let's have this right here. Rivendell is here. Let's go ahead and have the shadow player move now. The shadow player will go ahead and play. I'm going to put Saruman on the board, so I think we can go ahead and find. If Isengard is at war and Orthanc is unconquered, you may use one muster action die to bring Saruman onto the board. So here's our muster action die. We'll play our muster action. I'm going to move that to the side, and Saruman is now in Orthanc, and he cannot leave. Once he's on Orthanc, Saruman cannot leave Orthanc, so now he's there forever. So feast your eyes on him, guys. He will never leave Orthanc. There he is. The white hand of Saruman. Okay. Was I calling him Sauron before? I meant Saruman. Okay, Saruman. Okay, so that's that for the shadow player. Let's move again to the free people. So I think that one of our abilities here is so I believe they get to draw a hunt tile, right? As opposed to... Oh, that's when they're in Mordor. Okay, so if they go into Mordor, they play the hunt tile. Okay, no worries here. So let's go ahead and play. Well, we're going to switch out, have Gandalf no longer be the leader of the Fellowship. We will have Strider be the leader of the Fellowship. It says you may use any action die to hide the revealed Fellowship. So we will go back and hide the revealed Fellowship again. So that will be our action there. That is from Strider being the guide, and we'll put Gandalf sort of, he's still in the Fellowship, we'll move him down. And that's going to use up another one of our action. Let's go back to the shadow player. They will play a muster phase. And they'll get to move armies. I think they're going to move these armies. Let's have them move with this leader. They need one leader, and I believe that the giant orc counts as a leader, correct? Oh no, they need a leader. So the leader would be the Nazgul. So let's move a Nazgul back to them, actually, for that move first. We'll have that be the first move. And then we'll move that muster off the board. And then we'll go back to the play an event card. So we have an event card that says separate from the fellowship one or more companions. This movement allows the companion to enter the stronghold under siege. So what we'll do is we'll have Gandalf will break from the party, and he will join the elves here. So this card can go into the trash there. And now we'll switch that out, and we'll move to another character move. So we can move the Nazgul. We moved that one already. That would be this character move. And that muster move, instead, we will move this army down into Gorgoroth. So now we are moving from Barad-dûr down to Gorgoroth, and we can move this muster out. Last dice, we have the Will of the West. Before taking action, the Will of the West can be used to bring into play Gandalf the White or Aragorn, heir of Isildur. We're not going to do that. We're going to switch that into a character die again. We'll make this a character die. And again, we will move this into a second move. Oh, that's kind of grim that we went this way. I guess we're going to go the long way. So yeah, I'm not sure where we go, but we will move the fellowship again. So we'll move them one. And they do get 2 dice plus 1 here. 3 and a 2. Well, they get 1 die roll. So they get a 2 plus 2 is still 4. So the fellowship is not detected. Finally, so that's the end of the fellowship dice. Let's go to play an event card for the shadow forces. So they have if Saruman is at war. Yes. Replace 2 Sauron regular units with 2 Sauron. Not Saruman. If Saruman is in play, when the Worm Tongue is in play, Rohan cannot be activated except by appropriate companion, by the fellowship being declared in Eldor or Helm's Deep, or by an attack on Eldor or Helm's Deep. So let's play this. This is great. Worm Tongue. So Saruman is in play, and we will play Worm Tongue, and we leave this up on the board. Right? So Worm Tongue is in play. That means Rohan is sort of distracted, let's say. We can move that die off the board. And let's go ahead with the last die for the Shadow Forces. They will also play a Sauron is in play. Okay, the Palantir of Orthanc. It says play on the table if Saruman is in play. When the Palantir of Orthanc is in play, after you use an event action die result to play an event card, immediately draw another card from either one of your decks. Okay, so an event action card, we can play another one. So we can leave this on the board. And we've got Saruman, we've got Worm Tongue, we got the Palantir of Orthanc, and that'll be our last die. And that, I believe, is going to do it for our turn. We have a victory check, and I think that's where we're leaving it off. So thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you in turn 4. Check out our links below, leave comments, and let me know how we did, and we'll talk to you in the next turn. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.